I can't be the only one who thinks that the better you look in the gym, the better your workouts will feel. So today I am going over the best items that you need for the gym. So I'll be honest, most of these are from the same brands. So stuff like Gymshark, Lululemon, but I will be going over some affordable options so that way there's something for everybody. All right, let's start off with shoes, specifically something for your leg day, which is different from others because for leg day, you want something that's flat. This way movements like squats, deadlifts, lunges, these are gonna feel a little bit more comfortable just because flat shoes help you feel a little bit more stable. So I'm a Converse guy, or lately I've been wearing these from Puma, but any other brand would do. Now for other movements, you don't really have to be as stable as possible. So you could opt for something a little bit more comfortable. So you could check out brands like On, Noble, or Nike. All right, moving up from here, let's talk about some good bottoms. Especially right now that it's summer, most days I'm probably just wearing shorts. And honestly, the shorter, the better. All right, I guess that's not necessarily true, but I like to stay around 5 to 7 inches, which is perfect for me because I'm 5'8", unfortunately. But this really depends on your preference and your height, because 5 inches on me is gonna look a lot different to somebody who's 6 foot. Currently, my favorite are these Pace Breakers from Lululemon. I love this brown color. This makes it so easy to pair with other things like shoes and my tops. And yeah, these are just by far the most comfortable and lightweight shorts that I own. Another good options are these. These are the License to Train shorts from, again, Lululemon. Honestly, any will do, but I stay away from cotton shorts because these are a little bit too heavy, especially when I'm working out. And for me, I personally can't stand those shorts that have that lining inside. They're just not my thing, so I make sure that my shorts don't have that. But again, that's pretty much just preference. I will say the most affordable shorts that I do have are these Arrival shorts from Gymshark. These do come in different sizes, but again, I prefer the 5-inch inseams. As far as colors go, again, I just prefer dark shades, but when it comes to bottoms, I am definitely staying away from lighter colors, especially ones like gray. When you're working out, you're obviously gonna sweat. And if you're sweating, it's pretty much inevitable that you are gonna sweat in some pretty awkward spots. So make sure that's not visible by avoiding colors like gray in your shorts and joggers. But now we can move on to my favorite joggers. By far the best ones that I've had to date are these from Gymshark. I like mine baggy, and again, these are just the perfect fit. I got mine in a size medium. Again, I'm 5'8". I actually like these a little bit more baggy, so I could still fit into a small, but I do prefer the medium. I even like the graphics that they have on the sweatpants. To me, it's just a cool detail, and it makes your outfits look a little bit more interesting. And these are just really easy to move in, tons of different colors. I actually have the same joggers in a couple different colors. I honestly think that the forest green ones are my favorite. As far as other joggers that look good, Nike definitely has some good options. I even heard that these from Abercrombie are just as good. Young LA is another popular brand that's pretty much the same exact design as the Gymshark ones. But by far, the most comfortable joggers that I own are Lululemon's soft jersey joggers. I can't even describe how these feel. This is one of those items that you have to try it for yourself. They are so incredibly soft. I'll be honest, I don't even like to work out in these just because they are that soft. I would say the majority of times that I'm wearing them, I'm just kind of chilling at home. But since it is technically activewear, I decided to throw it in this video. And look, just while we're on the topic of bottoms, good underwear is also wildly important. Lately, the only underwear that I've been wearing is organic cotton underwear. And I know how pretentious that sounds. I know I probably sound like a white girl who doesn't eat gluten, but I'll be honest, they're really not that expensive. I got mine from Quince, especially while working out. I don't want to just be hanging around. I know this is such a weird conversation, but I like compression ones that are soft and comfortable, and these are by far the best ones. Now look, I know there's some guys out there who think dressing good to the gym is just corny or just doesn't matter at all. If you're watching this channel, I assume that you're the kind of guy who likes to look good anywhere they go, and that really does include the gym. But it goes without saying that your physique is probably the thing that makes you stand out most at the gym, which is the whole reason of going to the gym in the first place. So that's why nutrition and working out is by far the most important thing. So that being said, let's make hitting your protein goal so easy with today's video sponsor, David Protein. I pretty much have one of these protein bars every single day, and I quite literally find it so easy to hit my protein goal. And I don't even have to worry about sacrificing my other macros because these are some of the best and cleanest protein bars on the market. 150 calories, 28 grams of protein. These macros are definitely the reason why David has been gaining so much size and popularity, especially on the internet. And let me tell you, they are so worth the hype, especially with these amazing tasting flavors like cinnamon roll and peanut butter chocolate chunk. Those are my favorite, at least. It is so unbelievable how good these taste with having these kinds of macros. But look, it's just one of those things that you have to try for yourself. David is backed by science and has ingredients that won't spike your blood sugar levels. Every ingredient is intentional to help you hit your protein goal, stay healthy, while still having a great taste and good texture, which makes them actually enjoyable to eat. So if you want to try a protein bar that actually tastes good, clean ingredients, and backed by science, you could try out David David using the first link in the description, or you can scan this QR code right here. Using either one of these will also get you a free carton as long as you buy 4 or more. Thanks again to David for sponsoring today's video. All right, now let's move on to tops, because this is by far my favorite thing to talk about when it comes to the gym. And this is definitely the thing that we could have the most fun on. So my favorite thing to wear are compression shirts. Think of this as the push-up bra for guys. This should hug your chest and shoulders, making you look more muscular without making you look puffy. So again, my favorite are from Gymshark. They have tons of different colors. These are easy to move in. My favorite is this short sleeve one that's in the color dark green. And I think short sleeve compressions are probably the best thing to wear, especially in a day where you have arms in your program, because your arms are just gonna look sick in a short sleeve compression shirt. So for me, this is definitely essential. And speaking about programming, if you have no idea where to start in the gym, I really recommend getting a good workout program. This is going to help guide you to the right workouts, the right movements, and ideally one that's not going to waste your time. So if you want a good one, I actually recently just released my new workout program. These are 12 weeks of my current workout routine, so that's going to be linked in the description as well. Now, as far as long sleeve compressions, I don't get this as tight as possible, but I still want one that makes my chest and shoulders look good. And I usually wear this on my leg days just because I think it looks so sick to wear some short shorts and a tight compression. I just think this makes you look sick. This is a great gym outfit. Again, also most of these items are going to be linked in the description as well. Another type of compression that I really like are quarter zips. These from Gymshark are a great option. I have them in a few different colors. This is something that I wear quite often. Now, some other popular brands are other brands like Young LA, but when it comes to workout clothes, I think one thing that's really underrated is just checking Amazon, because they have really good options. In fact, this is where I get my tank tops, which is another thing that I highly recommend. Tank tops in the gym look sick, especially if you're muscular and vascular. This is the best thing that you could wear. Now, right now there's another trend on compression tanks. I actually haven't tried these out for myself, but it is something that I'm looking into. Some of the most popular ones that I've seen are some from Squid Hoss or Echovision. Now, this is something that you're gonna wear underneath and more towards the end of the workout. So once you have a good pump, that's when you show off the physique in a tank top. But before that, you are going to need a good pump cover. So this could be stuff like sweatshirts, hoodies, anything like that. As far as hoodies go, you can get some pretty cool graphic ones. This is also gonna make your gym outfits a little bit more interesting. I just stick to plain ones. My favorite ones are from Hours. These are pretty affordable, and again, tons of different colors. Now, since it is hot outside, I'm not really wearing hoodies or sweatshirts. If I am gonna have a pump cover, it's gonna be something like an oversized t-shirt, which again, some brands like Gymshark and Young LA do sell, and they have some pretty cool graphics. I'll be honest, just in general, I really moved away from wearing graphics. I just like simple stuff that looks good, and for me, just simple neutral colors look good. All right, now for the gym bag. You don't want this to be too big, because then it's just gonna look funny. It looks like you're preparing for a hiking trip. So get a medium-sized bag. I have a duffel one from Gymshark, and in here, I just carry my essentials. I have knee sleeves because I have the knees of a 40-year-old, so these are really essential for me on my leg days. I like having straps for my back days. I also carry my headphones in here. As of lately, I love these from Bose. These are by far the best headphones I've had to date, and the noise cancellation is easily the best that I've ever had. Now, one accessory that we're all gonna stay away from are gloves. Let's be real, these just look terrible. So don't be that guy who's wearing gloves. And one accessory that I always have on me is my Whoop. This is gonna track the intensity of my workout to make sure that I'm really pushing myself and really performing the best that I can at the gym. Now, again, boys, these are just my essentials when it comes to the gym. If you wanna see even more accessories that are gonna elevate any outfit, there's a video to show you exactly that.